Hi everyone, welcome to Math with Mr. G. I'm your host, Mr. Gillis, and today we'll be talking about surface areas of pyramids. Okay? So please start by filling in your name, date, chapter, and section, and your skeleton notes. For our learning target today, we've got I can describe how to find the surface areas of regular pyramids. So let's define that. A regular pyramid. Let me get my pen here. Is a pyramid whose base is a regular polygon. The lateral faces are triangles. The height of each triangle is the slant height of the pyramid. Okay, if I look at an example of that, here's an example of a regular pyramid. It says the surface area is the sum of the areas of the base. So in this case, my base is a square, and the lateral faces. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 on the back side. Lateral faces, and here is that slant height they are referring to. If you can imagine that we were to peel back each one of these sides of this pyramid, it would give us a net that looks similar to this shape. Okay? And if likewise, if you were to fold them up, like if you were to pretend that these lines were creased here and you or dotted and you folded on the dotted lines, you'd get this triangle. Okay? So again, the surface area, we're trying to find how much area is on the surface of these shapes, is the area of the base. So in this case, our base is a square, plus the areas of each one of these lateral faces, and they are triangles, excuse me. So let's see what an example looks like. Find the surface area of the regular pyramid. Okay, so first I have my area of my base. Oops. And in this case, I've got 5 times 5, which would give me 25 inches squared. And then I need to find the area of the lateral faces. Okay, so these are triangles. So remember, that's base times height divided by 2. All right, my base is 5 inches times my height. This slant height is 8 inches divided by 2. So 5 times 8 is 40, divided by 2 is 20. And that's for one triangle. Remember, I have 4 sides. So if I multiply that by 4, I would get 80 inches squared for the lateral faces. Plus the area of my base, I need to add the base to the lateral faces. So 80 plus 25 should give you 105. And that would be inches squared. Okay, go ahead and pause the video now to try the first on your own. All right, surface area of a square pyramid with a base of 9 centimeters and a slant height of 7. So very similar to this problem, you're just substituting 9 in here and 7 in here. You should arrive at a total of 207 centimeters squared. Let me know if you need help on that one. And let's try another type of pyramid. In this example, we're going to try to find the surface area of a triangular pyramid. Okay, so notice what's different. The base of my triangle is, the base of my pyramid is a triangle. And that changes how I find the area of my base, and it also changes how many lateral faces I have. Okay. If I were to unfold this, if I were to make a net of this shape, I'm going to use different colors here. This would be my base. and each one of my sides would come off that, right? I'd have three lateral faces that when I fold them up would make this triangular pyramid. Okay, so let's see what we can find. We've got the area of my base. So that looks like it's going to be 10 base, which is 10, times my height, which is 8.7. 10 times 8.7, and then divide that by 2. So that would be 87 divided by 2 would give me 43.5 meters squared. And then I need to find the area of my lateral faces, which again, these are triangles, and I have 3 lateral faces this time. So base, which is 10, times my slant height, which is 14, divided by 2. So that'd be 140 divided by 2 is 70, times I have 3 lateral faces. So that would give me 210. And then I'll add that to the area of my base, which was 43.5, to come up with a total of 253.5 meters squared. Okay, so be careful on the slight differences from the triangular pyramid to the regular pyramid here with the square pyramid. Okay, I've got the square base. That gives me 4 lateral faces versus the triangular base gives me 3. And you find your area of your base a little bit different too. So be careful on those. Okay. Example 3 says a roof is shaped like a square pyramid. One bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet. How many bundles should you buy to cover the roof? So realize that we're trying to find the surface area of the roof here, but we don't need to know the base because you don't put shingles on the square base, right? You're just putting them on the lateral faces. So we are only trying to figure out the area of our lateral faces. And this is something that, I mean, if you're in the construction business, you're doing very frequently. This is definitely a real life example. I've done this before, doing construction in the summer. It's really handy to know how to do because you don't want to buy extra shingles and you definitely don't want to be short. Okay, so let's try to find the area of our lateral faces here. They're triangles, and I have 4 of them. So a triangle area is base times height divided by 2. My base is 18 feet times my height is 15 feet. And then I need to divide that by 2. Okay. When you do that, you should come up with 135 feet squared, and that's for one side. Realize now this house or this garage or whatever it is has 4 different faces on the roof. So I need to multiply that by 4. And when I do that, I would get a total area of 540 feet squared. That's how much area I need to cover when I shingle this house or this shed, whatever it is. Now it says one bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet. Okay, how many bundles do I need to buy? Okay, so I know my total square footage. If I divide that by how many shingles, or one bundle of shingles covers 25 square feet, that should tell me how many bundles I need to cover the roof. Okay, so if I do 540 divided by 25, that will give me 21.6. Now, you can't buy 0.6 of a bundle. You can't tell Menards that you need 60% of a bundle. So you need to round up to get to a total of 22 bundles of shingles. Okay. Awesome real life example there that you'll see in the construction world. All right. Go ahead and pause the video here to try the last two on your own. Okay, for number 2, it says the surface area of the regular pyramid at the right. So this green one over here, realize it's a triangular pyramid. So 3 lateral faces and the base is a triangle. You should come up with a total of 105.6 feet squared. And then in example, or number 3, it says, what if in example 3, one bundle of shingles covers 32 square feet? How many bundles should you buy to cover the roof? So now instead of dividing our answer by 25, we should divide it by 32 and then round up. So you should get 17 bundles. All right, that does it for surface areas of pyramids. Kind of similar to last section, but let me know if you have more questions and I'll be happy to help. That's all I have for this time. I'll see you guys later.